we can protect the environment without punishing average Canadians. Every time they're filling up their gas tanks, they're heating their homes, they're putting food on the table, they're being punished with the carbon tax. I would cancel the carbon tax.
Thank you very much. Mr. Baber.
First of all, I really enjoyed today's debate, and of course I appreciate the tone. I think it's okay to have a little bit of fun as we did last time around. And also I think that we should encourage people to speak more freely. A lot of candidates may wish to respond to one another. We should perhaps accommodate such opportunity. And finally, if I may, in the 10 seconds they'll give me, I think that we should not be afraid to stand for what we believe is the Conservative Party. And unfortunately, I'm out of time.
You're out of time. Mr. Charest.
I look forward to working with everyone on stage here, Mr. Aitchison. I appreciate the invitation. I want to talk about resources and point something out here about Canada. We have a knowledge-based economy, but a good part of our exports are resources. Whether it's mining, oil, gas, whether it's pipelines, we need to stand up for the development of our resource industry. And we need a Prime Minister who's actually going to say this is a good idea. We can do this in transition to zero emissions in 2050. It is possible to do it, and only the Conservative Party of Canada has the ability to offer that leadership.
Thank you, Mr. Charest. Mr. Aitchison, what have you been dying to say?
Well, I guess I really think it's important to say that as Conservatives, we need to have the courage of our convictions to defend our values and our principles. Our values and principles as Conservatives are timeless. And if we stick to those, and if we offer a principled, consistent message to Canadians, we can form the next government.
Thank you very much. Mr. Brown.
I believe in technology, not taxes. In Brampton, we'll be the first big city in Canada to have a fully electrified transit fleet, clean, green, and no emissions. I should also say, we need to have a conversation about a carbon tariff at the border. The fact that some candidates on the stage are okay to allow India and China to flood the market where they have no environmental standards, they have no labor standards, and compete with Canadian goods is wrong. We need to create a Canadian advantage and protect against product being dumped with no environmental cost.
Thank you very much. Mr. Poilievre.
The biggest issue I've heard about that people haven't talked about today is housing. Our 32, 33-year-old people living in their parents' basements. We have the fewest houses in Canada per capita in the G7. At the same time, our central bank has been printing money to inflate prices. The solution is, of course, to fire the gatekeepers. I've already announced that I will fire the governor of the central bank to get inflation under control, but I will also tie infrastructure dollars for cities to the number of houses they allow to get built by removing the red tape and allowing builders to build homes for our young people to live in.
Thank you very much.